Are you ready to go 5 pounds down? I've got a great calorie-busting cardio and balance workout for us today. No equipment needed, so let's go. All right, beautiful bees, let's go ahead and get moving and grooving. And that means that we're gonna get started with some arm circles and high knees. You guys, welcome to the workout. I'm Paula B. I'm your best middle-aged fitness friend. And around here, we are all about making peace with your menopausal body by finding a healthy weight and moving through the world in ways that feel like love. And do you know what feels like love? Losing weight with the 5-0 method, where every single day we do 5 things that make you say, oh, I had no idea it could be this simple to lose weight at our age. Every single day we eat the right number of calories, which is not necessarily less than you've been eating before. Every single day we drink the right amount of water, which is half your body weight in pounds in fluid ounces of water. Every single day, we get the right amount of sleep by going to bed at the same time every night, getting up at the same time every morning, and not worrying about how much in between that was actual sleep, because sometimes it's not. Let's go ahead and do some arm crossers with booty kickers every single day. We exercise moderately with a nice workout like this one, which is not necessarily more than you were doing before. And in fact, for some of us, it's rather significantly less. Every single day, we manage our minds by finding our thoughts and deciding if they're helpful. And today's helpful thought, oh my gosh, I love this one. I love this one, I use it all the time. It is, well, okay, it's technically not a whole thought, it's part of a thought. It's possible that, I love this one. I love the idea of possibilities, and in fact, we've got some great possibilities today. Let's go ahead and do some welcome to my homes. Oh my gosh, I don't think I have ever started with welcome to my homes that direction. Was so funny. It's always over here. Blossom is just outside. She's perfectly fine. She's just enjoying a little bit of sunshine while I'm working out today. You guys, it is possible that today's workout is going to be a little bit challenging for you. It's also possible that it's going to be lots and lots of fun. I've got the handy dandy gym boss set for intervals of 40 seconds and 10 seconds. And neither one of those is actually rest. 40 seconds of cardio, 10 seconds of balance. Both of them going to be challenging in their own way. Really specifically, I'm going to challenge myself not to go too hard, because 40 seconds is plenty of work. That can really bring your heart rate up. So I'm going to take it at a nice moderate pace, enjoying this moderate workout that's going to get me everywhere I want to go. And we're going to get started with a little bit of a reach across crunch, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to reach across and we're going to crunch. We're going to reach across and crunch and reach across and crunch. Now here's the deal. I'm taking this at what probably seems like a very slow pace that really is on purpose. Because there is no rest today, this is intentionally taking it at a pace that I know I can sustain for the entire workout. You might be going slower, you might be going faster, you might be doing your own thing. Always, 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 my friend, make the workout work for you. Here's what it looks like. We're doing this exercise with a balance for the 10 seconds. So for me, I'm going to really intentionally try to be balancing on my left foot first every time, just so I can remember it. For no other, well, that's not entirely true. I do have another reason. So here we go. Balance. Oh gosh, for 10 seconds. Up on that side. And then when it beeps again, we're coming right back into reach, thank goodness. Reach across and crunch. Oh my gosh. This is exactly why we're only balancing for 10 seconds. Hopefully, that is the exact right amount of challenge for you. It's possible that we can balance for 10 seconds. Not necessarily every time, though. It's possible that your balance is improving. It's possible for your balance to improve. It's possible for you to lose weight. It's possible for you to make all the fitness gains you want. It's possible to do, frankly, anything. Okay. It's true that there is still, physics, biology, chemistry, space and time, all those kinds of things. Okay, right foot, here we go. When it beeps again, we're going into low swinging heel digs. This is the last of this. This is like a repeating, no repeat workout today. We're gonna do each exercise, so low swinging heel digs. Nice and fun. Little Carlton going on here. Help yourself to enjoying this one. The thing about this repeating, no repeat is that each time we're going to have that 10 seconds of kind of balance that is more or less, well, it's always balance, but it's more or less the movement that we're making. With this one here, I'm actually going to have my foot flying in the air forward, just maybe an inch or two off the ground. We are trying to challenge ourselves in the exact right amount. And my friends, Sometimes that's kind of hard to find. I don't know which way you are coming to it from. So left side, a little bit of flying here. When it beeps again, still gonna do these low swinging heel digs, and then we'll balance on the other side. This one feels a lot more stable. Thank goodness, I enjoyed that one. Depending on which way you are coming at this moderation thing. For me personally, I used to exercise really, really significantly more than I do now. As menopause has come into my life, as though I opened the door and let it in willingly. Technically speaking, I did, because I had no choice. And I am working on making peace with my own menopausal body. I'm working on making peace with the things that I can and cannot do, with the things that feel good, with the things that don't feel good anymore. It used to feel amazing to work out a lot. And now, I already had it on the right side. Here we go. When it beeps again, we're doing walking stars, forward, forward, back, and back, changing leader feet each time. Excuse me. So forward, forward, back, and tap. Actually, thank you, Julie, for offering me that mnemonic device. Because when you tap on that second one, you know exactly that you're coming forward again. Picking an apple, putting it in your pocket, tapping, and changing feet. When we are doing our hold on this one, we're actually going to come out into a bit of a side star hold. I'm going to stand on my left foot first. I'm going to do my best to stand on my left foot first. It is not exactly the same motion as this one, so we're really going to have to think about getting into it. And here's what I want you to know about 10 seconds of balance. It's plenty long. It is the exact right amount of work. So here we go into a left-footed side star hold, like a walking star. When it beeps again, I am going to start on my right foot as I do, moving forward, forward, back, and tap. Awesome job. My friends, it's possible that I could enjoy exercising moderately. I have to tell you that is the thought that got me to even trying it. It's possible that is the kind of thought that can take you from, I don't wanna, I can't, I hate it, everything is terrible, to someday, oh, this is great, I love it, this is fabulous, this is exactly what I have always wanted. I want to love working out moderately instead of pushing myself and pushing myself and pushing myself harder and harder still. I want to balance in the star position on my right side. When it beeps again, we're doing tiptoe ski jumps. So you guys, it's a little bit of a squat. It's not like a full squat, but as we come up from it, we're coming up on our tiptoes. Oh yes, so this one, we are actually coming up into that balance hold consistently throughout the 40 seconds. Then we're gonna actually hold it for the 10 seconds. And because this is not single-sided, you could make it single-sided if you'd like to. I'm gonna be on my left foot. You do not have to. This tiptoe hold is tough enough exactly as it is. Feel free to make this workout work for you as we do. It's possible that this workout can get you everywhere you want to go, even with every single exercise modified to within an inch of its life or changed completely. Oh my gosh, can I come up on the tiptoe? Oh, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Lots of tapping on this tiptoe. My friends, tiptoe holds, very tough for me. In spite of spending lots and lots of time working out harder, going longer, doing more, there are some skills that I am not amazing at. And it's possible that now that I am working out more moderately, I can spend time on things that I didn't used to. This is something that I am thinking about quite a bit. As I do not run for hours and hours every day, every week, every weekend, I am finding ways to fill my time in ways that feel fulfilling, that I'm enjoying, that I'm doing instead of things that I used to do. It's possible that there are other things out there for me to enjoy. Come on up in that tiptoe tapping hold. On one side or both sides. When it beeps again, we're doing diving airplanes. Hands are out wide. Whoo, diving to one side. One of my favorite exercises, just because there are sound effects. Most of our exercises do not have sound effects, but this one just feels especially fun. When it beeps, of course, we're gonna do a hold in this diving position. I'm gonna try really hard to stand on my left foot the first time, just so I can remember, but also just because it used to be that my left side was significantly less strong for balance, for strength, for literally everything. So I started by practicing on my left side first for everything. Really focused, here we go, that balance hold, really focusing on that left side. I've noticed over time that my left side sometimes is stronger than my right. Not always, not that time specifically, but sometimes it's stronger than my right side. Sometimes I have a better brain-body connection on my left side than I ever used to, for certainly, but also sometimes even better than my right side. It's possible that I could improve so much on my left side that it could become my dominant side. It has become the side that I think about a lot more. It's possible that you could do anything. And when you think about it as a possibility first, because here's the thing, when there's something that you don't want, can't stand to think about, when it beeps again, by the way, we're doing a diving airplane hold on this side. When it beeps again, we're doing reverse ding-dongs, hands going one way, foot kicking out to the side, the other direction, or if you get started the wrong way, doesn't matter, my friends. Here's the thing about all of my exercises. The only way to do them wrong is to injure yourself. As long as you are not getting injured, as long as you've got your core pulled in, you're thinking about that brain-body connection, you're having fun, getting a little bit sweaty, going moderately, enjoying yourself, getting where you want to go over time, then my friends, every single thing that you're doing is so perfect. And maybe it doesn't feel like it right now. Maybe you're constantly thinking, this isn't enough, I don't like it, she talks too much. I know you're thinking that, but it's possible that it might help you. It's possible, left side, or left foot rather, because honestly, my hands and my foot are on the left side here, but my kicking foot is on the right side. And then we're gonna come back into the reverse ding-dongs. Here we go. Apparently I can balance for 8 seconds today. Are you noticing this? At the 8-second mark, holding steady, 8.1 seconds, and I'm like flipping all over like a flopping fish. Well, that's where my balance is today. It's possible that my balance will be different tomorrow. It's possible that my balance is actually improving. I know it doesn't always look like it, but over time, overall, I'm so much more steady on my feet than I used to be. I cannot even begin to tell you how bad my balance used to be. I've been working on it for about 11 years, 12 years now at this point, and I can see really significant improvement. Here we go on this side. When it beeps again, we're doing Drinky Bird Jacks. You knew we were going to today, right? Like when I told you balance, you knew there was gonna be Drinky Birds. If you didn't know, you know now. Hands are doing jumping jacks. Lower body is doing Drinky Bird, which is a single leg deadlift, and I have to tell you a funny story. So my husband got injured somewhat recently and went to physical therapy. And it was super, super funny because the physical therapist had him doing a couple of exercises that he already kind of had an idea that he was going to be doing. I mean, over the course of our lives, we have been runners, like ultra marathon runners, for the last 15 years or so. And this is what I was talking about how I used to do too much. So, or it used to be just right, and now it is too much. At the time, it was actually really perfect. In any event, so my husband, here we go with the Drinky Bird hold on the left side. My husband went to the physical therapist and she was showing him all these exercises to do. And one of his exercises is a single leg deadlift, as the physical therapist said. And he's like, oh, my wife calls these Drinky Birds, which was a comment that was met with deafening silence. Not everybody appreciates silly names for exercises, but it's possible that some people do. Me especially. My friends, it is possible that anything you think you dislike right now, anything that feels so hard you cannot imagine a time in your life when it won't feel difficult. I tell you what, there are so many things in my life that I never thought were possible, right up until they were. When it beeps again, you guys, we're going into rainbow frogs. Hands going up overhead like a rainbow, which means that your heart rate is gonna come up. Take this at a pace that makes sense for you, makes sense for your fitness, makes sense for your day, makes sense for your week. I know how I feel. We had that strength day, and then walking with weights, and now cardio. definitely taking this at a slower pace than I would if my last couple of days had been a little bit more mild or just different. I think I just told you this story recently, but I've had a really busy week. So I'm taking this at a pace that makes sense for my week, for my fitness, for my day. And it's possible that sometime in the future, doing this exact same workout, I could be going faster, I could be going slower, I could be doing things differently, I could be doing anything. This is what is the power. Oops, left side. I was thinking about having my left leg up, but that's not being on my left side. So here we are in the rainbow hold on this side, and then rainbow frogs again for the second and final time. And next time we'll hold it on the other side. My friends, it's possible the things that you don't like right now are in your future in a way that maybe you can't see. And that's why this feels, to me, like a helpful phrase. If it doesn't even feel helpful for you right now for something specific, if you're thinking to yourself, it's possible that I could love menopause, for example. Maybe that just feels completely impossible, and that's completely okay. That's how you know this isn't a helpful thought for you. If you don't feel good when you say it, like actually feel good, like compelling, motivated, excited, happy. Here we are with the rainbow hold on the second side. When it beeps again, we're going into speed skaters. They used to be called swooshing skiers, but they were never really a skiing motion. So we're going from side to side. Hands are making an infinity symbol. It's basically a single leg squat. I don't know if you've ever noticed, you're going to notice it when we do the 10-second hold, aren't you? I'm actually going at almost a strength pace right now because I noticed that my heart rate is right where I want it to be. I don't want it to get any higher. We've only got a couple more exercises, but I'm doing just right for me. I want to model that for you. You can go at whatever pace feels best for you today. It's possible that today's workout needs to be a little bit different than it will tomorrow, a little bit different than it will next week. It's possible that you know exactly what's right for you today. Here we go. Hold on one side, that little half a squat. Feels amazing, doesn't it? On your outside butt right there. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm feeling it when it beeps again. Here we go into those speed skaters again. They're kind of moderate skaters today. It's okay. I was never going to be a speedy skater, but it's possible if I tried, if I wanted to, if I overcame my fear. I honestly, I can't think of the last time I strapped something moving onto the bottoms of my feet. It's been a good number of years. There would definitely be some self-talk that needed to happen before that was going to be a possibility, but that's how it starts. It's possible that I could skate. It's possible that I could enjoy going fast. It's hard to picture right now, but it's possible. Here we go on holding on this side, coming down in that little bit of a half a squat. When it beeps again, we're coming up into letter K's and reverse letter K's. On one side, right here, it's the letter K, and on the other side, it is not. Hands are up overhead the entire 40 seconds. So again, we're thinking about moving at a pace that makes sense for you today. You know, when I talk about moderation, I make it sound like it's some fixed point in space. Like I'm telling you, oh, this is a moderate workout. And no, it's not if it's not moderate for you. Moderate for you is moderate. Moderate for me is moderate for me. When it beeps again, of course, we're going to hold. I'm going to start with my left foot holding and the right side of me making the opposite of a letter K, the mirror K. Here we go. Excellent, excellent job. Oh, this got challenging. I mean, it always was, but this one really specifically with this much of my body flying off into space on the other side of me, that felt particularly challenging. Good thing this is our last one. Am I right, my friends? When it beeps again, of course, we're going to hold that letter K when it actually is a letter K, and what a nice way to finish it. Oh, that just made me so happy. I love it when we end on the right note like that. Literally, the right side, making the right letter. It's the little things, my friends. When we're going to do that hold, we are done, of course. But we're not quite finished. I've got a built-in finisher that is not actually exactly the same as the rest of the workout, which I love to do sometimes. So here we go with the letter K hold. We're going to do forward hinge arm flappers, which does not have any way of balancing. I know you're like, wait a second, Paula, there's no way that we're going to turn that into some kind of a balance thing. And you're right, we aren't. Let's go ahead and do those forward hinge arm flappers. Your lower body is doing a deadlift. Technically speaking, this is a deadlift deadlift jack. It is, because your hands are doing jumpy jacks, lower body, doing a deadlift, pushing your booty back, pulling your booty forward. We are actually going to end this week, this workout, on an abs note for our 10 seconds. We are going to do standing crunch pulses, elbows crunching, crunching, crunching down to your knees for 10 solid seconds. And we're only doing this once, my friends. It's a one and done kind of finisher. And then we'll be even better than done. You know how that works. You guys, it's possible that every once in a while I can throw you something a little bit different because we had such a great time. Here we go with those standing crunch pulses. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. The next time it beeps is the last time it's going to. Squeezing that crunch, squeezing those abs. Oh, and that was it. Okay, it's possible that I got nice and sweaty. Let's go ahead and do some arm circles and cool this down. Oh, this week was fun. Am I right? We have come to the end of another 5-day series. There will be another one in 4 weeks, depending on when you're watching this. Because if you're watching this like the day before the next one drops, then it won't be 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks, the entire year of 2022, I've got another set of 5 workouts. Over the course of the year, we've got 65 new workouts that are all geared to help you lose the weight that you want to lose. Nice and moderate for me. You get to modify them for you. It's possible that you can make this entire series work for you in whatever way feels best. Let's go ahead and open it up because that feels amazing. And close it up. Give yourself a hug and a pat on your sweaty back. My friends, it's been a great week. It's been a great year so far. I know we're like barely halfway through it. 40 workouts out of 65 though starts to feel like we're tipping the scale on the second half of the year. And I love that feeling. Love the progress that we've made together. It's possible that we can do even more with the rest of this year. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you think is possible for you? Even if you can't see how, even if it doesn't seem like it's possible right this minute, what could be possible for you in your future? I would actually really love to hear from you for that. You guys, thank you so much for working out with me this week, this day, this year. Make sure you subscribe before you go, no matter where you are tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.